back to my channel, everybody. I think this is the first video I'm filming post-wedding. Very exciting. I talked about this on Instagram, but I am doing Vlogmas this year, and the house desperately needs to get into a better state to prepare for Christmas. I think it's really important that with each season and holiday, you take the time to not only clean, but kind of like declutter and prep certain areas. For example, my pantry, my kitchen cabinets, they really need to be decluttered and reorganized because we have so much holiday cooking and baking to do in the next month or so. And I want to start the season with a clean slate. So that's priority. I have a bunch of things to restock. I'm going to show you how I prep for decorating, which means putting away my fall decor, that whole process. I have a whole decor binder, which really needs to be a separate video. But let's just get into this. We've got a lot to do. Also, if you guys are new, my name is Haley Cairo, and I make lifestyle content, home decor, organization, planning, recipes, wellness, all of that you can find on my channel. And I do a lot of little short examples of that on Instagram as well. You guys can follow me at Haley Cairo. But without further let's just get cleaning, because I've got like wedding decor and fall. It doesn't know what holiday it wants to be right now, so we just gotta handle this. This is what happens when you have Halloween decorations, a wedding the same week, and you go on a trip, and then you have Thanksgiving and want to decorate for Christmas. This is what your house is looking like. So
before I start any cleaning project, I will do the lowest hanging fruit items first. So whatever I can quickly put away, tidy up, fold, that is what I will attack first before I do any of the actual deep cleaning. With having a light couch and dogs, that means that I have to be extra careful. So they do sit on blankets, but for some reason we still get fuzzies all over our couch, and then I will use an upholstery tool on our vacuum to just get everything else, make sure that the couch is looking nice and fresh. I also will take the cushions off maybe once a month and get all of the underside vacuumed. And my dad and my brother own a carpet cleaning business, so they actually upholstery clean our couch twice a year, which is so helpful. Now, while this might not be rocket science, this is a tip that I really try to live by, and that is to have everything have a place. Now, just because I have books and magazines everywhere and it looks cluttered, at least I know that those things have somewhere to go. And if you just kind of apply that around your entire home, it should help manage clutter.
all right, so I have gathered up all of our fall items. I just am not sure about this. So this was at our wedding. I had made it, and I feel like if I take some of the stuff out, it might work for Christmas. I don't know. And then I also have this one, which I guess is more fall. And then should I put, big question, should I put my pears away? Or is it like partridge in a pear tree? Should I leave them out? I don't know. This looks cute. Actually, I need to change this out too. All right, now we're good. I am very not ready to say goodbye to our seating chart. It was so cute. Honestly, I'm thinking of putting it behind one of our Christmas trees because it would reflect really pretty. I don't know, we'll see. All right, we're in the laundry room. All right, so we're gonna do the blankets a very particular way that I like to wash these. So first of all, just gonna, you can really only do 2 or 3 of these at a time. They're pretty big. For detergent, I'm gonna use the fresh linen from Puracy. This is a concentrate. And so I've actually had this for like 2 years. I'm just gonna do a few pumps of that. And then I love the Laundress, either Way Out West or Out West. This one is Out West. And then the classic, the Laundress fabric conditioner. I also love this in the number 10 scent.
During my deep clean, it just so happened that a lot of things in our home needed to be restocked, which for some reason gives me so much joy. I find it really therapeutic, like refilling things. It's very satisfying. So I am going to do dryer sheets and borax. This is one of my favorite cleaning products. It has so many uses, and I probably go through a box every couple months. I also love my laundress products as well as my Branch Basics. I go through a ton of baking soda, and so I use an OXO brand container to store that. All right, I guess we're moving on to the bathroom. So I emptied out the trash bin and switched out my little pumpkin napkins. And then we're going to use an anti-bac on the toilet. I try to use as many natural, non-toxic cleaning products in our home as possible. Kyle loves these Clorox toilet brushy things, so we haven't gone natural on that area just yet, but we're trying. I think by the time we want to start a family, my goal is to have all natural cleaning products for pretty much everything. So gonna do that in all of the toilets. Not that you really want to see me clean toilets, but you know what? It's a necessary thing and it has to get done. Another one of my favorite things to do with the change of the seasons, as corny as it sounds, is change out my napkins and my soaps to more festive ones. I always get the ones from Michelle Designs. I find them at the Hallmark store. It's these little touches in inconspicuous areas or rooms that may not be your focal point of your home that can have a little bit of festive decor as well, and I just think it really helps to make your home feel finished.
Okay, the next section of the house that is nowhere near ready for the holidays is the pantry. And I feel like this space needs to be, because we're baking and cooking and I just want to have it be nice and streamlined. If you guys saw our renovation project on this from Real Simple last year, you'll know how awesome the pantry is now compared to when we moved in. However, it's a little messy right now.
As much of a pain as taking every single thing out is, it is definitely the way to go, and having things in baskets makes that just an easier process. So I highly encourage you to get a bunch of baskets for your pantry if you don't currently. I'm going to go through everything, throw out anything that's expired or stale. We don't typically throw out a whole lot of food, so I'm pretty happy about that, but give the shelves a good wipe down. I just use the Branch Basics multi-purpose cleaner. Having these rechargeable lights are a game changer in our space.
Right, another favorite thing in my pantry is one of these claws. This is a game changer because we have a really high shelf, and sometimes I just want to be able to, not drop things. But you get the picture. It's actually pretty sturdy. You can put things up on the shelf. Let's see what else can we grab here. Things are falling. I'm doing this because I actually need to organize up here. I'm gonna get a step stool, but
once everything is wiped down and sorted, I'm going to just make sure that all of our baskets have the proper things for that particular basket. Somehow, I don't know, some little mystery husband of mine likes to put things in the wrong basket, and it's actually become like a little bit of a game for us. Anyway, I'm going to start to place our baskets back into the pantry and just start to get things kind of reorganized and looking good. I also like to organize and decant as many things as I can, so I had picked up some more protein bars, and I just like to have them in their own little snack bin for easy access. I like to decant nuts and cereals and things like that. Just makes it not only look better having less branding and packaging in the closet, but it's just more convenient, and I find that we eat our things more when we can see them better. So just another fun little tip for you.
this next area is a little bit embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna be honest with you. it's become like a throw it in the back and forget about it kind of cabinet. And it is like our baking slash small appliances. So we're just gonna start taking everything out. Excuse you. Hey. I mean, this is just not good.
This cabinet is definitely very daunting, but once I got everything out, it was pretty clear that I needed to clean underneath of the grates. Things had spilled, and that's just not a way to go into the holiday season. So the nice thing about these is they come off the tracks, so you can get in here, vacuum, do what you need to do. Kyle is still sleeping, so I don't necessarily want to run the vacuum, so I just have a damp cloth. I'm going to get up what I can for now, and then we'll go back and vacuum. I am going to link the kitchen organization video that I did last year with Real Simple, where I decluttered and organized these cabinets and showed you the process of installing these awesome pull-out drawers and where I got everything. So that way, if you guys want to do this to your own space, you can do it as well. These are great in bathrooms as well. As handy as bins and baskets can be, it is also one more thing that you tend to have to clean. So I do like to give those a good rinse or vacuum out my baskets as well. Now this whole cabinet is a lot of baking things. So you just saw me put acrylic bins back in that shelf area, which is all of my like cookie cutters and other baking things like that. I have a very particular way that I like to clean the counters. So first I give them a general kind of sweep through. I use the Branch Basics multi-cleaner and a microfiber cloth. And if you have granite or any kind of stone countertop, you know how frustrating it is when you run your hand over it and you feel stuff. Even if you can't really see it, you feel it and you want to get it up, and no matter how much you scrub, it doesn't come up. So I have a tip for this. Go to your hardware store or go onto Amazon and order a couple razor blade refill packs. This is a game changer. Can you see the random stuff that is coming up off of my counter? I don't even know what that is, but it's there and it frustrates me. And this is the best way to have super silky, smooth, glossy countertops. My all-time favorite way to clean our sink: baking soda, vinegar, and dish soap. Let it sit for maybe 20 to 30 minutes and then use a magic eraser to scrub away. It really gets it nice and clean, smells fresh. And another hack for you, order your magic erasers on Amazon by a no-name brand. It's much more cost effective and they work just as well, and this is the best way to clean your sink. Okay, you guys know a holiday drink is essential this time of year, but my coffee cabinet is looking a little disheveled, not gonna lie. So I'm taking every single thing out. We are going to go through all of my teas because I'm the type of person who I start buying teas and then I don't drink them, and then we end up with a ton of expired tea. I'm not proud of it. But I'm gonna wipe down all of the cabinets, get all of the mugs out, reswitch, that's not the right term. Oh, my lights, why are we looking at my lights? Okay, we're back. So wiping down the cabinets with my Branch Basics multi-cleaner or multi-surface cleaner. Like I said, I want to switch out my mugs to all of my Christmas mugs, which I have way too many of. And then I'm also going to wipe down my trays, make sure that all of my little organization things are kind of cleared out, like my sweeteners and my adaptogens and the tea box, and just kind of give it a nice little declutter and reorganize and give it a good zhuzh. Now, me and Kyle use different sweeteners. He's a sweet and low guy. I like stevia, but I also like to have different sweeteners available for guests during the holidays. So I'll always have raw sugar, normal sugar, usually sweet and low, stevia, and Splenda. I can also link my coffee cabinet organization video that I did last year with you guys, show you how I did it, how I make it functional, but also really aesthetic, and it'll have all of the products that are shown linked in that video. Now, I normally fill all of these containers up with coffee, but I bought a few different seasonal ones, so I don't want to open them all at one time, so I'm just going to stick them in that jar, in the bag, and then we'll dump them out when I actually do open them. One of the last areas in the kitchen that we're going to go through are
these two drawers. This is like entertaining and baking and like seasonal things. We've got like wine stuff in here, cheese cutters, but like, look how bad this is. Yeah, okay. First of all, multiple food scales. This one we just recently got, super nice, rechargeable. I'm not even showing it to you. Rechargeable, so you don't have to keep buying batteries. This is, okay, got like turkey certificates in here. Oy, oy, oy. Oh boy. This is why you have to just go through this every year. All right, let's see. This isn't too bad. I have, this is all like, boys, cheese board things, little forks and like spreaders, some different wine openers. This is like an antique, not an antique, but like a vintage bottle opener. That was my mom's. Wine stoppers. And I had a silver one. What the heck happened to it? What is this? A can opener? All right, some coffee spoons. Maybe I'll put these there. Okay, so this isn't too bad. I think we're pretty good. And then over here, sometimes it's just about replacement, even if you don't get rid of anything. As I started taking things out and reorganizing them, I realized that our best bet was probably going to be to have some sort of different storage solution to cut down on how much stuff is actually in here. So I came up with a little idea for my measuring cups and my measuring spoons. So this is a little bit better. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with some of these things. But basically I just kind of alternate like large ends. So that way you don't have like a huge cluster of the ends up at one end. How many times can I say end? Just kind of makes things fit a little bit easier. And might be able to just put these guys here. That's better. And then I'm thinking about hanging some measuring stuff on this side. So we could do things that I don't use often. On this inner door, we can use hang all of these too. So I'll go get 3M hooks. All right, I am using the little cord, oh gosh, these are the cord 3M, so they, I'm Maverick. How did you friend? Boys, get out of the Mav. Guys, really? Oh my gosh, Maverick. This is what I have to deal with all the time. Get out of there. Come on, you're gonna have to go outside. Let's go outside. Come on. Go make a potty. Yes. Oh my goodness, Color Bear. Ow, baby. Stop. Stop. Koa. Maverick. The two of you, get out of the frame, babe. Let me do this, please? Are you trying to help? You're literally not helping. You're literally not at all. Go on. No. What are you Baby, stop it. Go on, come on. Come on. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, and now the other one comes in. This is why I get nothing done. Excuse you, you're very beautiful. You're very beautiful. Oh. This is gonna look so good, isn't it now? Stop. Baby. Okay, alright.
It is so funny how the littlest of changes in your organization can make such a big impact. This loosened up so much, It freed up. It freed up so much space in my utensils drawer, and it's so much more functional now, and it looks amazing.
It's a little better.